September is always a special month for BTS fans. Every year, ARMY across the globe prepare grand projects, birthday ads, charity drives, and emotional tributes for Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS. This year, however, his 28th birthday carried an unexpected layer of seriousness. Instead of a flashy outdoor live stream or a celebratory event in a public place, Jungkook decided to celebrate quietly at home. His choice immediately sparked curiosity. Why would an idol known for his spontaneous and free-spirited personality avoid public celebration on his own birthday? The answer, as Jungkook revealed in his broadcast, had everything to do with safety, privacy, and a painful reality of fame. On September 1, Jungkook appeared on Weverse Live to greet fans. The atmosphere was cheerful. He smiled, thanked ARMY for their love, even showed off a new piercing. But beneath the laughter was a sense of caution. He admitted that he had originally considered doing his birthday livestream outside. "I wanted to go out and show you something different this year," he said with a half smile. "But because of what happened recently, I felt it was safer to stay home." The "what happened recently" he referred to was no small matter. Just days before his birthday, a woman in her 40s had been arrested after trespassing into the parking area of his home. It wasn't the first time either. Jungkook has faced multiple intrusion attempts from obsessive fans known as sasangs who cross every boundary of privacy. For global superstars like Jungkook, fame is a double-edged sword. On one hand, millions of fans adore him. On the other, that adoration sometimes mutates into dangerous obsession. The repeated attempts to break into his house have left him frustrated, even angry. During the live stream, he didn't hold back. With a mix of sarcasm and seriousness, he warned stalkers, "If you come into my house again, I'll lock you inside until the police come." Fans laughed nervously at the way he said it, but the weight of his words was undeniable. Behind the humor was a man tired of feeling unsafe in his own home. It later came to light that Jungkook had thought about going to Yongsan, where HYBE's headquarters are, to do his birthday livestream. The idea was to share an outdoor, vibrant broadcast with ARMY. But the more he thought about the security risks, the more uncomfortable he became. What if someone followed him there? What if the livestream accidentally revealed his exact location? The risk was too high. So instead of stepping outside, Jungkook stayed indoors, transforming his living room into the stage for his birthday celebration. Fans around the world tuned in, not to see fireworks or a decorated cafe, but to see Jungkook safe, smiling, and real. What struck many fans was the contrast between the joy of his birthday and the darkness of the situation. On one side, ARMYs in Seoul were lighting up LED birthday ads. Times Square featured giant screens of Jungkook's face, and charity drives in his name raised thousands of dollars for good causes. On the other, Jungkook himself was locked inside his home, wary of stepping outside because of strangers who would not leave him alone. This contrast became a major talking point in fan communities. Some expressed anger at the intruders. Jungkook gives us everything, his music, his energy, his soul. And this is how some people treat him? He can't even celebrate his own birthday freely? Others expressed sadness, realizing how lonely stardom can be. Despite the tension, Jungkook managed to turn his birthday livestream into something meaningful. He joked about his piercings, played with his hair, sang little melodies, and read fans' comments in real time. By choosing safety, he didn't cancel his celebration, he simply adapted it. In fact, many fans later admitted that this birthday livestream felt more intimate than any outdoor event could have been. Watching him in his home, sharing unfiltered thoughts, was like being invited into his private world. Maybe it was safer for him, but for us, it was also warmer. It felt like we were celebrating with him right there in his living room. Jungkook's decision also reignited a long-standing debate in South Korea: idol safety and stalker culture. While agencies like Hybe have legal teams to pursue sasaengs, the truth is that many cases go unresolved. Stalkers often face light punishments, allowing them to repeat the same behavior. For someone like Jungkook, one of the most famous idols in the world, the risk is constant. His house, his car, even his neighborhood have been targeted. Fans have spotted him at gyms, airports, and restaurants, and sometimes these sightings spread online within minutes. The question is no longer just about Jungkook's comfort. It's about whether K-pop idols, as human beings, can ever truly be safe in their own country. By the end of the live stream, Jungkook's message was clear. While he was grateful for ARMY's love, he wanted boundaries to be respected. He wanted safety, peace, and the ability to live like any 28-year-old should. His choice to stay home wasn't just about fear. It was a statement, and ARMY heard him. Around the world, hashtags like Protect Jungkook and Happy Birthday Jungkook trended together. Birthday wishes came with promises from fans. We will protect your space. We will protect your smile. In the end, Jungkook's 28th birthday wasn't about where he celebrated. It was about how he celebrated. He chose caution, and in doing so, he sent a powerful message about boundaries in the world of fame. For ARMY, the memory of Jungkook sitting in his living room, laughing between warnings and jokes, will be unforgettable. It wasn't the birthday livestream he had originally planned, but perhaps it was the one he and his fans needed most. Because sometimes the most powerful celebrations are the ones that remind us of the human behind the superstar. After the broadcast ended, social media didn't quiet down. Instead, it exploded. Fans shared clips of Jungkook's warnings to intruders, his candid frustration, and his decision to celebrate at home. The hashtags Protect Jungkook and Stop Sasaengs began trending not just in South Korea, but in the United States, Japan, Indonesia, and dozens of other countries. For ARMY, the moment was clear. This wasn't just about one idol being annoyed. It was about a young man who could no longer feel safe in his own home. Some fans described the live stream as bittersweet. I loved seeing him smile, but it broke my heart to know he feels trapped. He gave us joy on his birthday, but all I could think was how unfair it is that he can't even step outside without fear. The livestream also put Hybe in a difficult spotlight. The company has long claimed to protect its artists, with legal teams pursuing stalkers and issuing statements against sasaeng behavior. But Jungkook's repeated mention of intrusions showed that enforcement is far from perfect. Industry insiders revealed that security measures around BTS's private residences have been strengthened, but obsessive fans often find loopholes, sometimes even bribing building staff for information. For Hybe, Jungkook's livestream was both a warning and a plea. It wasn't just an idol speaking casually to fans. It was a global superstar publicly stating that current protections aren't enough. The sasaeng phenomenon isn't new. From following idols in taxis, tapping into private phone numbers, to breaking into dormitories, obsessive behavior has plagued K-pop for decades. But Jungkook's case feels heavier because it shows that even after military service, when idols are supposed to return stronger and freer, the same dangers remain. It raises a disturbing question. What happens when love turns into obsession? For some sasaengs, crossing boundaries is justified as devotion. They see breaking into an idol's home not as a crime, but as a twisted form of loyalty. For Jungkook, this isn't just an invasion of privacy, it's an erosion of freedom. In the days following the live stream, ARMY mobilized. Global fanbases began campaigns to report sasaeng accounts, shut down doxing pages, and pressure platforms like Weverse, Instagram, and X, Twitter, to remove posts that share private schedules or addresses. Some fans even started charity campaigns in Jungkook's name, turning a negative situation into something positive. One project in particular gained attention.
#SafeSpaceForJK, a global fan-driven movement demanding stricter anti-stalker laws in South Korea. For fans, the livestream was more than entertainment. It was a rallying cry. Despite the shadows, Jungkook never allowed the fear to completely steal his light. In the livestream, he laughed, joked, sang, and connected with ARMY as if nothing was wrong. That resilience became one of the most talked about aspects of the broadcast. "He didn't let the intruders ruin his day," one fan commented. "That's why we love him, because even when he's hurting, he gives us happiness." And yet, under that strength, fans saw the cracks. They saw the young man behind the superstar, someone who wanted nothing more than to celebrate freely, but couldn't. As September moved on, one question lingered. What now? Will HYBE enforce stronger protections? Will the South Korean government finally pass stricter anti-stalking laws that give idols real safety? Will songs face harsher punishments? And perhaps most importantly, will Jungkook ever feel safe enough to celebrate outside again? For now, ARMY continues to support him, promising that no matter how dark things get, they will stand as his shield. But the truth is, until laws and protections change, Jungkook's birthday livestream will forever be remembered not just as a celebration, but as a cry for safety.